All right, live.
Cool. I really need my like you have to just walk them. You don't need it. I know, but if they say, well, do you have
What is going on, Virginia? How are you doing today? Get this set up a little bit. What's going on, Shelly? It's gonna be kind of crazy here. I wasn't happy with the way the camera was setting.
these girls?
Yeah, we're getting ready. I'm getting ready to have a big job ahead of me today, and you guys are gonna find out what that is here very shortly.
It's so hot here, we can't go swimming. It's got things.
Shelly, that was her saying it was warm here, not me. So, we had a good day yesterday.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff done. What's going on, all-time reptiles? We have some changes here in the DCR, I guess, snake area.
And I love it.
No new additions. I actually went to a Repticon and did not pick up any snakes. I was this close to picking up a het clown female, though. It was a price that I really couldn't turn down, but I'm focused on getting that collection, well, that project that we've been talking about, and that announcement is coming today also.
Hi, Shelly.
But we have been busy this weekend. My night's going to get busier tonight. You're going to find out why here very shortly. And we'll just wait and get a few more people in here before we do anything. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Well, is having a good weekend, I should say. Let me get on here and come to the chat. There we are.
What's that bag that was down here? Because I bet it was in that bag.
Has anybody picked up any new additions lately?
Yeah.
I have no idea where that bag was. Or is.
Reagan knows where it's at.
I still haven't gotten dug out from the storm. Well, sorry to hear that, Shelly. It's pretty nice and warm here. But we are going to be getting busy here very shortly. We got 3 people in here, it looks like. I'd like to get a few more in here before I start talking about everything. That is awesome, Shelly. That is good to hear. But
No, it was in the bag.
I was going to attend that last night, but I was too busy, and you're getting ready to see why I was too busy. What's going on, Iron Dog?
Right, just read it.
Got 5 people in here. No additions yet, but I did get some gecko eggs this week. The season's officially started for me. That is awesome. We're still waiting on Laura to lay. I don't know how close we are or how far away we are, but as you guys seen last week, she is getting swollen up there, so that is a very good sign. Hopefully you'll heal up real quick there, Iron Dog, and get better and be 100% before you know it. But
Here's the bag I was talking about.
let's go ahead and get started. I guess we're not going to get any more than 4 people here today. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to hide behind me here for a little bit. We're going to go talk about the little rat room. And I want you guys to look at how big the mice are getting. Because I want to know about how much longer I need to keep them in there. I'm all about knowing what's going on with the rats, but as far as the snakes go, or not snakes, mice go, this is a beginning thing for me. So, if you guys would How much longer do you think I ought to let them little guys in there? Do you guys think that they are big enough yet, Shelly, or no? I got 2 more females getting ready to, well, 1 more female I know is about ready to pop. The other one's well on her way. 4 weeks still weaning. I'm trying to remember exactly when they came out. I want to say it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. I know they are eating food, so I know I got to make another tub because I need to get the male out, well, the female out from the male here pretty quick because she is about ready to lay some babies. So I'm going to do that later tonight. Yeah, what's going on, LKB? That's what I was thinking, Iron Dog. If they're eating and drinking, you should... Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and try them tonight, too. I'll just make 2 new tubs and pull them out. I'll give that mama a break for a week or 2, and then I'll put back in there. But the what I did was I took the female out away from the male to have the babies. So what I'm going to probably do is let that female set without the babies for a week or so, and then put her back in with the male. I don't have an extra thermostat right now. Now, I'm going to reveal what's going on here. So, let me turn on another light here so you guys got better views. Now, you guys know that I switched around the snake area a little bit. But now, since I did pick something up, well, 2 things up at Repticon, I had to switch it around again. So here's what I did. Tell me what you guys think. Here we go. This is the new setup right there. As you can see, I got my 2 racks right here that I built. I got my old V18 rack up there. I got the new 36 tub V18 rack right there. And then I stacked all of my 28 quart tubs all together once again right there. Then, over here in the corner, I got a 45 tub hatchling rack right there. And then, of course, we got the females right here. So what do you guys think? Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to move a couple of these girls here that are sold. I'm going to move them back over to the V18s. And I'm going to try to open me up 3 tubs in these 2 racks. That way I can pull 3 of the smaller girls down here over and put here. That way I can move the big girls up there down to the empty ones and take that top rack, move it into here. Let me show you. I'm going to be moving it right there on top of that rack if it'll fit. I'll be moving that saw. I'll be setting them 2 racks up because that'll be my quarantine for the new additions that I will be getting. And they are coming either next week or next weekend, this coming weekend, not this weekend, next weekend or the following weekend. We will have the project that we have been waiting on here at DCR Reptiles. What's going on, Jason? So, that's what's going on. Now, I still have available 1 snake, and I'm going to go ahead and throw another one available out there. That way, if you guys are interested, you guys can email me or message me. Now, the kind of the grow up juvenile, I guess what you want to call them, that I have available is, and she looks like she's going in the shed, is this Lemon Blast female. She is a very good eater. Let me see here. This Lemon Blast female is still available if anybody is interested. Look at that white belly. Kind of a little blushing head there. And she's a little bit darker than the Lemon Blast I seen at the show yesterday. But that is a female Lemon Blast that I did hatch out here last year. So, she is available if you guys are interested. Now, I got another interested. I gotta fix that. Okay, so the one I'm gonna throw into the mix, he is off food right now because it is breeding season. I'm gonna go ahead and part ways with him. That is this male Inchy. He is breeding size. He is good to go, but he is available. Whoa, he's a runner too. There we go, right there. Inchy male. He is available. If you guys are interested, send me a message on my Instagram at DCR Reptiles or send me an email at dcrreptiles.com and we will talk about it. But a male Inchy, breeding size, he has already locked up with one of my females, but I'm going to go ahead and part ways with him. So if you guys are interested, just hit me up. We'll talk about it. But other than that, not a whole lot here is going on. Those are some announcements that I wanted to make. I did pick up a new snake hook also. Now, you may be asking yourself, why do you want a snake hook? You only have ball pythons. Well, yes, they're only ball pythons. They're not going to kill me. But this hook that I got would work for a little bit bigger snake if I was to get one. But these girls that I'm not sure about, we all know how them females can be when you pull legs out. So I just want to be prepared when these girls here lay and they're wanting to be a little feisty. I want to just be ready. So the new hook that I got is right here. It is not collapsible. It is very sturdy. And I wanted to get a new snake hook. It's a lot better than my other one that's flimsy and collapsible, which is one of these. I'm sure we've all seen these. It's just real flimsy. And I wanted something more sturdier, ready to go. So that's what I did. Now, hopefully by Friday, I will order another thermostat, because the thermostat that I will be ordering will do 6 different racks. I'm going to be ordering a Herpstat 6. And I'm going to have that Herpstat 6 run these 2 racks and all these racks here. And then I'm going to have my Herpstat 2 that I have hooked up here. I'm going to have it run this V18 rack and this hatchling rack. Then I'm going to have the Herpstat 2 that's up there. I'm going to have run this upper V18 rack up here and the hatchling rack that I'm going to put here. Now, I could stack this on top of that rack. But you got about that much space between that and the ceiling. And the 15 tub hatchling rack will fit up here. It will not fit up there. But that's what's going on there. I also have another thought in my head about how to save more space. That might be coming soon, but it's going to have to take time because it takes a little bit of this. So that'll have to be on the back burner for a little bit. But it looks like I'm going to have to go ahead and build one more rat rack. That means I'm going to be moving stuff around in here too. Iron Dog, yes, ARS is one of them. I also talked to Chris at Sea Serpents, which I want to go ahead and give him a big shout out, because if you guys are looking for some quality racks with great customer service that will help you no matter what, go Sea Serpents. It's a very good rack. It's a PVC rack. He does have good, there's good gaps in there. He's a good guy to deal with. And all those black racks right there, those are all Sea Serpents racks. And that one up there also. So yes, I've done a lot of business with him. And I'm probably going to get one more from him. And I'm looking possibly at the ARS 5040. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about doing the ARS 5040. And that would basically take care of these two racks and all of that. So that's a plan. I don't know if it's going to work out, but that is the plan I want to go with. Let me see here, see if I can do this. Iron Dog, how is the weather in your neighborhood? How's it going to be this week? No, I do not have any female pods available. And honestly, I probably won't. Even if I get some, I need to hold some back for future breedings. Because if you remember, this new gene that I'm getting, or that I am already in, with, but I'm getting the whole project, I'm going to need to throw that at several different projects itself. So I want to throw it into Pied. Plus, there's another gene that I'm getting with that bunch that it's already out there. Not a lot has been not a lot has been done with it. So what I will do is probably throw it to a Pied also, because that has not happened as far as I know. So that is what my plan is with that. And you guys will know that too. When I get it, I'll go over all the genetics I'm getting. I'm getting 3 different genetics morphs, so I cannot wait. What are you making out of the new gene? Well, what are the lows, Iron Dog? I'm going to throw it into Pied. I may try to throw it into Albino. It's already in Cinnamon. I'd like to get me just a standard Cinnamon. Hopefully I can create one of those this year with those breedings I got. That way you guys can see the difference between a regular Cinnamon and this Cinnamon. I just need to throw it at different morphs to see what it does, because I don't know if it's going to take off. I hope it's a gene that will work well with other morphs and really take off. That would be a very good plus. But we will see. As soon as I get those snakes in, we'll go through them. You guys will see them, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of that new gene. And yes, was hoping you're trying to make room for the new Gene and willing to part with the Pied. Well, that's a good wish, but that ain't going to happen because Pieds are one of my most favorite genes, just like the albinos. 39 and 40, then he gets in the 30s, 20s, Friday. Well, what days this week would be good for receiving that snake, Iron Dog? I could ship it Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. Let me, I'll contact the shipper and make sure what's going on. And we'll hopefully get that thing out to you this week. How does that sound? Yeah, going Uper, Jason. I know how you guys are up there. But I won't bring it up anymore today. Okay, Iron Dog. I already got your information, so I will probably look to ship that thing out on Tuesday. I am going to feed him. Feed him. I'll feed a small meal. That way he's got a little bit of time to digest it. And ship him out probably Tuesday. Let's see here. Well, you guys can keep all the snow where you're at. I'll stick with all the good weather down here. Well, Iron Dog, would you just me rather not feed him right now and just wait till he gets there? All right, TJ, have a good one. That's your call, Iron Dog. I can hold off and then he'll eat when you get him, or I can just go ahead and feed him today. Okay. I'll figure that out later tonight when I feed. Oh, something else we didn't cover. Told you guys I was thinking about switching a little bit of substrate around a little bit and try something out. So, probably feed today. I usually feed on Saturday or Sunday. Okay. So, how big of meals are you feeding, LKB, and what size of snake is it? I went to the show, and I got me some coconut chip block Pro Coco. I ended up getting 10 bags. That'll last me a little bit. I'm going to be switching all that out tonight after I feed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Pro Coco in those 2 racks. I'm going to put Pro Coco in those. And I'm going to put Pro Coco in those. The only racks I'm not going to put Pro Coco in is the V18 and the hatchling rack. So, I don't want... It's just, I want to wait till they get big enough. That's all it is. You might up his size of his meal. Try to go to a rat pup. Because the smaller meals, they stay smaller. It takes them longer to grow. And yes, I did go to the show. It was busy. It was busy at the show, and I didn't get a chance to really vlog or go live stream. There was a lot of fantastic stuff there. And I met a lot of good people there. Had a good talk with Chris while I was there from Sea Serpents. And I talked with the breeder that I got my Inchy hypos from. And I almost got a het pied or a het clown female. But I went ahead and passed on it because what else I'm trying to do, I didn't want any extra money going out that I didn't have to get. Any cribos? No, I didn't see any. Oh, something else I want to mention to you guys. Let me look at something real quick before I mention it, because it's something that's going on here in Florida. Let me look here. Because the FWC's trying to pull a bunch of stuff. Oh. There. Yeah, I got a bag of Reptile Prime that I think is too fine substrate for my opinion. I'm using Cocoa Husk. It seems to dry up quickly. Yeah, but you can tear. Is it about... Yes, it is about the new laws. Let's see here. So, and there was a meeting Saturday, but I didn't go. But what's going on is they just outlawed and banned, instead of putting this snake on like the conditional species list, they just outright banned yellow anacondas. Now, that's not right, for one, and at this point, they can ban any snake that they feel fit. So, it's just one of them things that they do not know they don't know about snakes. They don't know the good or bad about them. They're just trying to make changes without knowing the whole story. So, if you would, go to USARK and take a look at it. If you can, spread the word. Maybe us as a community can help stop what they're trying to do. Now, Iron Dog, I hear what you're saying, but they're outright banning stuff. It's going to be, if you already have them, you'll be grandfathered in until the animal dies, but you cannot buy it at all, period. And, what's next? I mean, if they can ban any animal, they're trying to make it to where you can't have an animal that can live outside in the environment. That way, it can't go out and populate itself and create an issue. When, like the Burmese down south, that was because of a hurricane. That's not because a bunch of people turned them loose and they just multiplied like crazy. But they're trying to ban a lot of stuff, and I guess there's been talks, and they've been thinking about the ball pythons too. Now, I did not know about any of this till last night. I can own a hypo and a tiger, maybe even Bigfoot here in the UP. Very lucky to live in this frozen tundra where no one cares what you are doing, but yeah, we... Do you have a restriction on how big a snake can be there? Well, I know that if you want retics or Burmese, you got to have a special permit for it. I think it's a rock python, and there's others there too. It's just the big snakes. boa constrictors are not on that list, so that's a good thing. But you know, it's just something that they're trying. They're what I call pencil pushers. They're in the office. They don't pay attention to what's going on. Yeah, I hear that, Brandon, but I can't do that. But I will tell you this. If they do ban ball pythons, I hate to say it, but I'll move out of the state of Florida because I'm not giving up my animals. I want to continue to do what I do, and I want to build something out of this. So if that happens, I will move. Where? I don't know, but I will. Let's see here. And what they do... Nice try, Shelly. But what's crazy is these guys that are doing this is spreading a bunch of lies to get people to donate money for the cause, and then they use all that money to get all these high-priced hotels and all this to have these conventions. So they're in it for the money. They're not in it for the health and well-being of the animal. And if I knew this meeting would have went on, I would have probably went to it, but I didn't know about it until I already came home and talked to Chris at Sea Serpents on the phone. But yeah, that is something big that's going on right now. So if you would, head on over to USARK. I got a link in my text messages that I will put on the bottom of this video after I get off the phone or get off live stream. Just click on it and all that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let me see if this is a good link. No, that's Arkansas. Well, I'll post the link in the description, and I might make a short vlog saying, hey, link in the description is what it is. But yeah, I'll get you guys that link. That way you guys can look at that meeting and see what was going on. But it looks like, yes, either this next weekend or the following weekend, so it'll be the last weekend of the month or the first weekend of March, I will be getting that rest of that collection of snakes that I have been talking about forever, it seems like. So yes, I will finally get that whole project, bring it into DCR Reptiles, and then we will unveil it for all of you guys. Exactly, Jason. That is 100%. Donnie, is it in the USARK web page? It tells about the meeting there. That's what I was trying to find out. Let's see here. There is a one for that. Let me see if I can find it elsewhere. There's a public survey. Hopefully you'll have them before Saturday's live. Well, if I don't have them next Saturday, I should have them the following Saturday. Depending on how everything goes. Let's see here. The commissioners voted to list the yellow anaconda as prohibited species. Current owners must register their animals with the Florida Wildlife Commission to have their ownership grandfathered. Prohibited species may only be possessed or imported into the state for research or qualifying public exhibit. let me go here and highlight it. Where'd I see it at? That's a survey. Trying to do some research while we're on this. That way I have a little bit more answers. But it is something that's going on. Let's see here. Florida. Do. That's not it. Let's see here. I just clicked on it. Important stakeholder meeting. Where's it at? Where's it at? I clicked on it. I know it's here. There's a bunch of information on USARK about it. And of course I can't flip this thing around. But it's called FWC Proposal Update. You can see the full regulation here. It gives a 21-day comment period for certain stuff here. But just go to USARK, check it out. If you can do anything to help out, be much appreciated. Of course, I know everybody's like, oh, we're tired of hearing the warm weather, Donnie, blah, blah, blah. You'd like me to get into that cold weather, but let's see here. There we go. Perfect. All right. But anyway, on a brighter subject, I got to change bedding tonight. I got to feed tonight. So what my plans are is I'm going to feed everybody. And then as I clean up for feeding, I'm going to change out the bedding. And I'm looking at possibly changing all my labels either today or tomorrow also. I still haven't got all the information added. And hopefully I can get that done pretty soon. But there's still a lot going on, as you guys see. All positive. I'm going to be putting my males in with my females this week. I didn't do it last week. Gave them a little bit of a break. But they're going to be back to hard work this week. And we'll see what's going on with that. Bonnie is getting bigger. She's getting pretty good size. Hopefully she's got some follicles in there. Hopefully she takes and lays me some eggs this year. This will be her first year. And if you build a wall around Florida, I'll climb that sucker. Let's see here. Where's Bonnie at? I think she's right here. Look how nice and big Bonnie's getting. Here's my fist. Or my hand compared to her. So as you can tell, she is getting big. And I'll tell you right now, please do not fill my Milky Bars to the snake. Also, let's see here. I weighed Lillian last week. She is a lot bigger now than what she was. Look how big this girl is. She is 3,100 grams. Huge girl. I think if she lays eggs this season, she's going to give me 10 or 12 at least. She weighed 2,400 and she gave me 10. She weighs 31 now, so I'm looking at 12, maybe 13, hopefully. Let's see who else we got here. We got this girl taking a swim. This is the vanilla. So hopefully she'll lay for me here in the next month and a half or so. I'm hoping 13. That would be awesome. That'll definitely be my biggest clutch ever here. But yeah, most everybody is off of feed because you're gonna sell your vanilla Mojaves, yes? Well, I'll put it this way: if I can get one female, I'm gonna keep one female. I'll sell the rest. At that point, I'll probably go ahead and put the proven Mojave male. I might go ahead and let him go too, because if I can get me that's a good thing. If I can get me a Mojave vanilla male, I can get rid of my Mojave male proven. If she gives you 13, me and Todd will get one for free. What's going on, Doug? How's it going? So yeah, hopefully Super Pastel's going to lay for me. Hopefully the Albino's going to lay for me. And hopefully the Vanilla's going to lay for me. Them girls down there at the bottom, all four of them, those are getting big also. And I'm hoping they're going to be gravid too. They are proven females. So 3 of them is bigger than the other one. So that is my project snakes to prove out the cinnamons. So yeah, we are going to end up, I believe there is another cinnamon / gene coming to DCR, because I am getting that whole project. I'm getting the original female, and I think all of the offspring. I think it's a total of 9 snakes. I think, if I remember right, 3 males, 6 females, and I think 5 of the females are of size. So, what I'm probably going to do is pick a couple of my males here and put to them to try to see what else is going on. So, if those cinnamons that I'm breeding to these classics down here, if I know that extra gene is not in the cinnamons that's hatched out, yes, I will have them available. But as of right now, I want to keep that gene within DCR reptiles until I can know what it does, how it affects other morphs, and until I can figure out what to rename it. So that's the idea that I'm getting. Oh, Iron Dog, you're going to get Shelly on your case now. I guess we all know the buttons to push for Shelly to make her get anxious there. My button I push is the weather. Iron Dog's is snakes. So you must have a lot of different buttons, Shelly. But I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on here at DCR Reptiles. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here because I got a lot to do tonight. I got a lot of them blocks to break up right back there. And it's a lot of work ahead of me. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here and get that started. And hopefully I can get done before it gets too late tonight. So, oh, Youper, you're not that old. I'm out of my 30s, so you have cranks. But anyway, I'm going to jump off here. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to everybody else on, well, we got a vlog on Tuesday. So I will see everybody on Tuesday. Have a good weekend. Have a great start to the week.